morning, guys. Welcome back to FHC. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for dropping by. Today we're going to have a discussion, a review. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh wait, stop the car. Oh, check out this shot. This is just amazing. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the bottom of the rainbow. I showed you some of it earlier, but man, that's beautiful. How you doing? It is September 7th. It's a Saturday. Sorry about the camera view. I'm driving, and so I don't want anything kind of in my view while I'm driving, so I'm just going to glance down and talk. But today, I'm glad you joined in because I think it's going to be a good one. Man, I was rocked this week listening to Luke Combs' new album, Fathers and Sons, and that very album birthed this video. So, woo, wow, woo. I just wait until you hear some of these lyrics, some of these song titles. It's gonna blow your mind. But first, coffee. Why am I talking so lipsy? But first, coffee. Man, it's actually raining here in southwestern Ontario today, so it's not much activity to do outside. But I don't know. I brought my fishing rod with me. There's a couple ponds on the way here. I'm just out for a drive. I'm just out for a drive right now. And I want to talk to you about this whole Luke Combs. I don't even know what you call it. A Luke Combs banger. Man, I don't know. Luke Combs, if you ever stumble on this video, which I highly doubt you will, man, you delivered. You came through on an album I think that every parent, fathers specifically, would dream of you making or wish that you would make, because dude, is it really, really good. I actually have a bone to pick with you because you really ruined me. you ruined me. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna grab a coffee, I'm gonna park the car, I'm gonna talk about it. Coffee. Let's go. All right, guys, let's get started on this review. I mean, I stumbled upon this. I had no intentions of clicking on YouTube Music and looking up Luke Combs to listen to his music. Now, I do at times find myself listening to country music, but I'm kind of 50-50 on it. Not a huge fan, kind of a fan. Kind of in that in-between, indecisive whether I'm yes or in or out. But anyway, I stumbled upon this gem, and I'm telling you now, it was a boom album. It was the best. I mean, I've already said this, so let's just cut to the chase. I got my coffee. Let's do this review. Fathers, dads, we need to realize how temporary this life is. We need to realize how fragile it is, how fleeting it is. Life is like a mist. It's a vapor. It's here one day, gone the next. It happens so fast. And Luke Combs nailed it on the head. This is what all this is for. It's all for who we brought into the world, our kids. Song number one, gotta get to it. So Luke decides to write a song about being famous, but it's not what you think. The song title is Front Door Famous. Front Door Famous. He's talking about, he's going to a concert and he sees this boy in the crowd, or his son in the crowd, and he's leaving to go on these trips, and the boy is sad, and even though he's got to go out and make a living, he's got to be somewhat famous in people's eyes, and the accolades and the attention. The song, the brunt of the song basically says, having all these accolades and being famous by people you don't know, there's nothing like being front door famous. And he talks about coming home after a tour or an event or a concert or whatever it is, and walking through the front door and getting this hug, this embrace from his kid, from his son. And he calls it, which from now on, this is going to be a slogan of mine. I just want to be front door famous. I want to be front door focused. You can package it and deliver it however you wish, but Luke gives us beautiful, down to earth, in context, straight to the point, very, very true. I want to be front door famous. So basically, it's talking about all your focus out there pales in comparison to all the focus inside the home. Their focus and your focus. So he's talking about how he comes home, he comes to the front door, and his kid is running up to him with a juice box and a teddy bear. I think that's how it goes. And just yells, "Dad, you're home," or "Daddy, you're home," or whatever it is. And he's just embracing that moment as being the best thing in his life, the only thing in his life, that he does everything else so he can come home and be front door famous, so he can be present at home, so he could be the dad he needs to be, so he can be the dad that his son grows up wishes to be. That kind of a legacy, thinking, what am I leaving behind? It is so good. Wow. I'm just stunned. I haven't really reacted about an album like this before. Just let me read you the lyrics, just the chorus. Walking through the front door, hearing Daddy at the top of his lungs, with his feet on the wood floor, running up to give me a hug. Yeah, that's what it's all for, and the spotlight can't replace it. In a heartbeat, man, I'd trade it, 'cause it ain't got nothing on being front door famous. Amazing. That's just the first song. What does it mean, guys, to you? What does it mean to me to be front door famous? And it doesn't mean that we have to have a following, and a lot of us probably do have a following on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and YouTube, whatever the social media platform is. We may be famous. We may have tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of subscribers or followers. But if you have a family and you have kids, Luke Combs nailed it on the spot. Man, I wouldn't trade it, because it ain't got nothing on being front door famous. To be an audience of one kid as a dad, or how many you have, is a greater audience than millions of followers.
Well, let's hear that again in super slow mo.
To be an audience of one kid as a dad, or how many you have, is a greater audience. To be an audience of one kid as a dad, or how many you have, has a greater audience than millions of followers who you don't know and you may never meet in your lifetime. So it really caused me to put things in perspective, slow life down again. This happens quite often. You know, you get caught up in life and something, someone, some phrase, some reminder comes to you and you're just absolutely floored. And Luke did it for me. And that's only the first song. Maybe I'll do a couple more songs, review, and then we'll stop it, and maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe we'll make it into a series. How about that? I'm gut checked. This week I was gut checked. And it's good. It's really good. Okay. The next song Luke Combs does, it's not the second one on the album. I think it's 5th or 6th or something like that. It's called The Man He Sees in Me. And this one here really puts into perspective, I guess, what a child, what a kid, what your kid sees in you at a young age. So at the beginning of the song, he's talking about his son is dressed up in a Spider-Man costume from Walmart. He's got his, I guess, hunting camouflage hat on. And he goes on to talk about how he has this fishing rod. It's a Zebco one, which is a very cheap one. It gets hung up every cast. He has on Untangle the Line, and son's watching him untangle the line and thinks, wow, Dad can do anything. And then the chorus says, well, I hope that he never finds out that I didn't hang the moon, or I didn't scare the monster inside his closet room. It is just an incredible song about how kids see you and how you kind of want to keep that innocence. You want to keep that childlikeness in them, and they will have it for quite some time and see you as the hero. But he basically kind of plays this game, conceals this whole idea of, well, I hope he never finds out that I didn't hang the moon or I didn't scare a closet in his room, because he didn't. And the kids have such a high standard of parents that at this age are so tender and curious and just ignorant of everything. They see you as the hero, as everything. And so he says, to keep my kid looking at me from not looking at me as a hero, he doesn't want him to find out that, hey, there's no real monster, and, you know, I didn't hang the moon. I don't want him to find out that I didn't do it, because he has such high standards of me. And that's such a true reality for us as dads and parents, fathers, is there come a time, and he goes on in the song actually and says, he's going to find out that I didn't hang the moon. He's going to find out there was no closet inside the room. No monster in the closet of his room. So it just speaks of that just window of being everything you can be to your kid, that hero, that the sustenance, I look to you for everything. And in the song it talks about how he comes home and he unties his kid's shoe, and his kid basically says, his son says, wow, Dad, you can do anything. And that speaks volumes of children, right? They believe you can do anything. They are everything, or you are everything to them. So it's just beautiful, beautifully laid out, Luke. Good job, very good job. I'm just floored. I'm astonished. I love it. I love this album so far. And I only got through two songs so far. Lots to think about. Lots for us to think about. So, anyway, I'm here sitting on my I'm sitting on my coffee. Yeah, I wonder what that looked like on the pants. Sitting on my coffee. Ain't gonna drink it. There's no way to drink coffee. Oh man. Time out here. Dad joke. What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft? Minor flat. Okay, cut it, Trent. It's not dad joke time. It's trying to be serious. Serious. Yeah, Luke has a couple other bangers on that album. Again, Fathers and Sons. I'll put a link down in my my video, so you can click on it and hopefully listen to it. But he has other titles for the songs are Hunting by Yourself. And this is an incredible song. Talks about how, yeah, you go hunting and fishing, whatever, and it takes time to tend to a child, whether it's, you know, they're squirmy, they're loud, you know, they can't bait their own hooks, so you're taking extra time and attention, and sometimes they're distracting and annoying and get you upset. But at some point in time in the future, you'll be hunting by yourself, fishing by yourself, camping by yourself. So take it slow and don't see those obstacles, those annoyances, as something that you got to get through, avoid, because as Luke says in his first song, that's what it's all for, right? These are the moments that shape our kids' lives. Yeah, that's a good one. The other one is, I'm only going to comment on one more, and then we'll just close the video and move on. But I'm just raving about this video. Like, I'm raving about, this album. Rave about the video. Share it with your friends, like and subscribe and all that jazz. But man, get the album. If you've listened to it before, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you thought of the album, what you got out of the album, how it kind of impacted you, what your favorite song is, and all that stuff. Yeah, wow. Yes. So good. It talks about how helping our kids, educate our kids in life and decisions and conversations, and just helping them learn about life and the highs and lows, you know, and the good and bad. And doing that basically says that when I'm not around, you can continue making good choices, living a good life, and all these memories that Dad made with me, when he's gone, it'll still be as if he's still around, which is pretty awesome. So got to check that one out. In case I'm not around, I want to prepare you for the future. I want to prepare you for what's next, for the highs and lows of life, and whatever that may be. That's a good learning lesson. And it never stops, right? Wow. Anyway, go check out the album. I've already said enough. Again, thank you for tuning in. The short video, well, I hope it's short. If it's not, thanks for sticking with it. Like and subscribe, ring that bell. Again, this is Fatherhood Confessions. I'm Trent. Glad you stopped by. Glad you watched the video. Comment below, whatever you want. And like I always say, until next time, stay focused and keep safe. I'll catch you on the flippity. See ya!